One he goes down, the other goes the furthest.
Just look at the intensity on Thaxton's face. No wonder Burton can't bear to look at him. Who would?
Yeah, he certainly means business, Thaxton, tonight. I was watching him all the way in from the ring. He certainly means business.
Raucous support ringing out from all corners here for Jon Thaxton. Both these guys have had hand problems. Thaxton's, you've heard about, hasn't fought for 10 months. Despite Burton's activity, he's got real problems with his right hand, and we understand he's only going to throw right hands to the body, not to the head. We'll see if that's true, but he's had big problems with the wrist. But first off, he's got to hold off Thaxton, I would think, early on.
Well, Thaxton, he came out from the corner like a bull terrier, as if to say to the ref, get out of my way, I want to get at this fella. Certainly starting explosive stuff.
That's all the tension that's unleashing from Thaxton. He really has rare intensity. Burton showing he's not here just to make up the numbers.
I think if Burton, if he doesn't watch out, he's going to be caught with one of them big left hooks.
But he catches Thaxton with a right.
Yeah, he got through with a good right hand himself. It's just that his right hand, he's dropping when he's attacking, and Thaxton, he comes off a roll and delivers a terrific left hook. There it is, and he's got it, and that's what the opponents have got to watch out for.
Well, he loves the war, does Thaxton. He'll be enjoying this. And again, he gets caught, Thaxton. Good stuff from Burton. He's taken the early flurries and come back very well.
Yeah, good work from Burton. Good straight punching, left and rights. That's better from Thaxton. He's changed to the southpaw style.
They invited Thaxton to come on in. That's not good business, I wouldn't have thought. Giving him an old-fashioned look as if to say, is that all you've got? Well, have a bit of this.
A bit wild from Thaxton there. He wants to impress, but he should get behind his boxing, get behind his jab, and deliver the left up behind the jab.
Another very busy opening round. Better shot from Thaxton.
Thaxton's got to watch it himself. He's getting caught with that, the odd right hand.
Not much defence going on here.
That's a bit better. Get behind the jab. Get behind your boxing.
Well, he's got a variety of expressions now. Grinning widely is Burton at Thaxton. And he's coming back very confidently at the end of this opening round.
Simon, it's been a great opening round.
Hope you're enjoying this at home. No shortage of action. You gave that round to Thaxton.
Yeah, I thought he'd done enough, especially in the earlier part of the round. He was working a lot better, and then Burton seemed to come to life when they got into that bit of a scuffle when he was thrown across the ring. That's when he woke up.
It's not a formality, he's got to be careful.
He's got to be careful, yeah. Burton's got a good right hand.
Well, so much for Burton not wanting to throw right hands to the head. I think we should forget that little bit of research.
Yeah, and that's a sign that, oh, lovely switch hit in there from Thaxton.
But really putting the pressure on, and Thaxton countering well. Good straight left from Burton. And the pace, if anything, is accelerating. This will never go 12.
Good right hand over the top from Thaxton, but gets caught himself there.
Too many Sunday punches.
He is a little bit open when he lets that right hand over the top go. But it's a sure sign that he's part of the Brendan Ingle camp. Switch hitting with some great effect.
Dave Harris didn't enjoy that, and telling him in no uncertain terms that that's not what he's about.
And I thoroughly admire Thaxton. I mean, he's left home and he trains up Sheffield, spars a lot with Naz. He's committed, and he's such an improved fighter.
Good left to the body.
Good shot again from Burton, that straight right. I think this is a load of rubbish about this hand being no good. He's connected with a couple of great punches.
Yes, and that one, the last one, stopped Thaxton in his tracks.
Well, they're both catching each other with some leather here.
Still the constant switching from Thaxton back to orthodox now. He's had some of his biggest success when he's been southpaw.
Yeah, the only problem you've got with the switch hitters is when you are switching, you've got to watch it that you don't get caught as you are switching. You must switch when you're out of range. If you switch when you're within range, then you can cause yourself some problems.
Pace beginning to slow now, and not surprisingly, it was a frenetic start. Burton spending most of his time grinning at the moment, but that was a good left and again.
Lovely left counter there, and again.
Another excellent round. So Thaxton knows now that this is going to be a grueling night. We know he's fit. He's such a strong trainer. And maybe it'll come down to a war of attrition, and is Burton going to be as strong as Thaxton after, say, 5 or 6 rounds? It might come down to that. You gave that round to Burton.
Yeah, I thought he just done enough to take that round.
Burton is looking so cocksure. Look, she'd stopped smiling quite so much. Perhaps it's down to Thaxton to wipe that smile off his face.
Lovely jab by Thaxton. But he's getting caught also by the jab. When he is southpaw, that right jab is a bit slow getting back, and Burton is now and again he's just throwing that left hand. There it is again. They both catch each other there.
Two talented fighters, but this is raw. Push at the end. Good jab from Thaxton. Again, Burton inviting him in, but it's Thaxton who's doing most of the work at the moment.
Yeah, he's taking the round. Oh, that was a cracking left hook.
Thaxton smiles back at him and said, that's what it's like. You take some more of that.
That was a good left hook from Thaxton. Certainly rocked Burton a little bit.
These right southpaw jabs are doing the business for Thaxton.
Yeah, he's nicking the jabs. They're good punches. And that's what Burton isn't doing. He's not connecting with the jab anymore. And Thaxton, he's just nicking the rounds with the jab. And although one come over the top there, he must get that hand back.
Good defensive work from Burton. And thin air. But Thaxton's done most of the work early on in the round. Still getting caught twice there by the right. Grandstand finish to this round from Burton.
This is turning into a war. They're both catching each other with really hard punches. I think Thaxton's he's definitely done enough for this round.
Keep him up, says Dave Parrish. What a round. There's the enigmatic Emanuel Burton, who's proved a real handful here. But he got taken aback by that punch from Thaxton. Thaxton really made him think there. That wiped the smile off his face just for a moment. But you're right, it really is a war.
It's turning into a war, definitely, Simon, this fight.
Fourth round of this 12-rounder. Thaxton defending his Inter-Continental, WBO and IBF titles. Watching Burton, you wouldn't believe this is a guy who lost 4 in a row last year, and his career seemed to be going absolutely nowhere.
Well, that's right, he looks a very talented guy. He's certainly come to fight tonight.
There's Rich's card. Thaxton then around in front. A bit more like boxing now. Oh, well, he turned him round, and the momentum added weight to that right cross, and Thaxton going backwards now. He felt that. That's his favourite punch. When Thaxton does go southpaw, the left hand over the top, but a couple of rights there.
Well, when Thaxton is southpaw, he's getting caught a lot with the jab. He's a bit slow getting his jab back, and he's being countered. Personally, I'd like to see him much more fighting orthodox. But again, Simon, he's winning the round.
And it's a much more controlled round too. Less wildness, more success. And Burton hasn't offered much yet, although he does tend to come on strong at the end of the round. What will happen again here? Here he comes.
Yeah, good work from Burton. He's fighting a very risky fight. He's just staying. He's in and out of range all the time to get in with his own counters. But when you're against a big puncher like Thaxton, that's a dangerous business.
Burton encouraging Thaxton to make those wild swings, but he's less successful in that in this round. Thaxton much more controlled. And he's run the round pretty convincingly.
See, Burton, he's just staying within range, and then he's out of range, and then he jumps in to get his own counter in.
Some of the best of British here with Jon Thaxton, building up a healthy points lead at the moment, but Burton always showing that he has the danger with him. Mustn't be underestimated. A strong chin, and it looks like he's got a dangerous right hand on him. Round 5.
That's better work from Thaxton. And again, good right, good left hand, sorry.
And he tried to smile, did Burton there, but it just turned into a bit of a frown, although he's now smiling broadly again. Must be very off-putting. Maybe he's designing that to try and bring the wildness out of Thaxton.
I think where Burton is going wrong is that was a good left hand from Thaxton. Where Burton's going wrong, it takes him probably half a round to get into the round, to actually warm up, and he scores well towards the end of each round.
But he's lost the round by halfway through.
But, you know, Thaxton's took the round in 3/4 of the round. Burton's always in the fight. He's a very talented kid, and if you look, his reactions are very, very quick. Thaxton makes a mistake, then he's on him. See, Thaxton wants to ignore all the clowning and just get on with the boxing. Keep sticking that jab out and scoring the points.
Got caught there. The left that missed caught him into a whole lot of trouble.
Again, there's half, 3/4 of the round gone, and Burton has woken up again.
But I go back to what I said a couple of rounds ago. How fit is Burton? We know how fit Thaxton is. Can Burton keep going this pace?
Yeah, looking at Burton, I think he is fit. I think he's in good condition. He's cut the ring down well. Thaxton's been on the outside, so he's been using up most energy on his feet. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Burton's condition, up to now anyway.
As ever, Burton doing the better work at the end of the round, but too much to do.
Well, definitely, again, Jon Thaxton, he's won this round. I think they're both going to start taking even more shots, because the hand, they're both getting a bit tired, and the hands are both coming down.
Plenty of wisdom in that corner. Brendan Ingle on the right there, giving his instructions to Jon Thaxton. Here's some of the good work early on from Thaxton. Oh, that's a terrific left.
Lovely straight left, right on the target. Good punch.
Moving towards the halfway stage now.
Well, Simon, that was an indication of Burton's fitness. He never even sat down in that interval. Stood up all the way through for the 4 minutes.
He's one heck of a showboater, though. I don't know how much of that is for effect. There's no doubt he's a good fighter, but he's
a very good fighter, but he's getting caught there. That was brilliant jabs from Thaxton.
Well, he's upsetting the home crowd with these antics. They would love Thaxton to land one on him.
Burton comes back again there, throws some good shots, but he's too much clowning for me. And he's allowing Thaxton just to nick the punches and pinching the rounds.
Both these guys can punch, but just as importantly, both have got very sound chins.
I'm impressed the way Burton cuts down the ring. He's been good on his feet tonight. Thaxton has also on the outside, but he's used up a lot of energy.
Burton beginning to work better at the beginning of a round, but he seems to me to have lost a little bit of sharpness.
That was a lovely shot from Thaxton. Just changed his feet and stepped inside to a great straight left.
And he's not getting suckered in by these clowning antics.
Well, Burton, I think, for me, started better this round than he has done in the previous rounds. But Thaxton, towards the middle now, is boxing superbly.
Dave Paris shouting into Thaxton's corner, looking at Brendan Ingle, said there are 4 of you giving him instructions.
Another good left hook from Thaxton. Burton showboating, trying to prove that he's not hurt.
All this doesn't matter, but it must be upsetting that his best punches, and he's hit Burton with some of his best punches, they aren't having any effect.
Good round for Thaxton again for me. I think he's won that round again.
So it looks to us as if Thaxton's doing pretty well here. Barry McGuigan in the studio, what do you think?
Yeah, Simon, I think Thaxton's he's doing well, but he's very tired, and this is a very difficult opponent to come back after such a long layoff. And this guy is much better than his record suggests. Burton is a very tough guy, and you know, remember, this guy's had 31 fights and he's only won 16. If he's given Thaxton this sort of bother, you know, it's difficult to justify Thaxton's #1 position in the WBO. However, it's still looking, what he's got to do is he's got to concentrate on winning the rounds and not trying to knock this guy out, because he's very tough and durable. He should just steal the rounds and carry on winning them and hope that at some stage he gets lucky.
Thanks, Barry. Well, will the layoff prove important? He's got his mouth wide open as Thaxton. He seems to me to have lost less sharpness than Burton, but we shall see. But that was a better round for Burton, although Richie Woodall thinks he lost it.
Yeah, I just feel there's a large part of the rounds where Burton is just doing too much showboating for me, and Thaxton is nicking it with the jab. But I agree with Barry. He's got to start boxing a lot more and not winding up for punches, and just try and let the punches flow. But on paper this would be a routine fight, but as Barry said, it's a lot tougher than what it suggests.
Asking Thaxton to do that is going against his natural instincts, isn't it? He loves to explode, and what we're saying is just hold back a bit, box this guy a bit more than you normally want to.
That's right, yes. He likes to get involved. He likes to be in short range so he can explode with them hooks. That's Thaxton's style. Again, Simon, interesting to note that in that round, Burton stayed on his feet in the interval. He's obviously in great condition.
Oh, that's a good right. Thaxton took it well, and in true style he comes bombing back, but he's taking a fair amount here. Burton suddenly unleashing another left. Thaxton's got to connect now or cover up because he's shipping too much punishment.
Big attack from Burton.
Thaxton's hurt, he's nearly out on his feet. This is terrific stuff from Burton. Thaxton is on the brink here.
He's got to hold him, Simon. That's what he's got to do. He's got to try and hold the guy.
Massive punching. How he's staying up, the Lord only knows. He won't hold on, Thaxton. He wants a war. This is going to be stopped. Dave Paris has gone in and stopped it. And Thaxton has lost his 2 titles.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable finish there. He caught him with a good punch, and then he never eased up. He sustained the pressure, and a good 30-35 seconds he was just on him and never gave him an inch.
Well, he talked a good fight, and he fought the fight as well, did Burton, and that is a desperate loss for Thaxton off the layoff. His career looked to be going upwards and upwards,
Well, as I said, Simon, on paper it was a routine fight, a routine defence, but he's had a long layoff. Here we have it, a good left hook, right hook, all these punches hitting the target. If you could have tried to hold him, but it's easier said than done.
His instincts are just to battle, aren't they? He's an ultimate warrior, is Thaxton, and I think those instincts let him down in that particular round.
That's right, it was such an onslaught from that first punch. As I said, it was probably 30-35 seconds of just non-stop punching from Burton.
And once he was on him, he kept on him like a rash, didn't he, Burton? And he was very accurate too. Very few of these punches missed, and look at the strength of them. And I think Dave Paris was right there. Thaxton is so brave, perhaps too brave sometimes.
Yeah, I think the referee gave him every chance, but it was a terrific left hook, his last punch there. And I think it was the right decision from the ref.
So we have a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes 14 seconds of round 7, the referee has stopped the contest in favour of the winner and the new WBO and IBF Intercontinental Light-Welterweight champions, America's Emanuel Burton.
Well, he's a showman, and he can fight too. We may be hearing a lot more of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd like to show your appreciation for the very unfortunate loser indeed. Your appreciation, Jon Thaxton.
Going to be tough for Jon Thaxton to regroup from there. He is young enough to do it, but just to point out, Emanuel Burton, this man here, a year younger at only 23, and now he's on a winning run of 5. This Intercontinental class, really a sort of a stepping stone toward world class, so maybe we have to revise our thoughts about Thaxton and his ability to get into that world class after that display.